Hi, I'm Baroness Anastasia de Lamore. I told you that I would give some videos on instructions on how to use sling and some of the ammunition. Now, I most typically use a cloth-filled bag that's kind of shaped like a football because in period they would have used stone or metal with insults engraved on them, and they would be approximately this shape. This is just a little bit larger. And I also have some little plastic pellet filled ones that are slightly heavier, but they're still not overly heavy, and a more traditional hacky sack. And I usually just put them in a little bag like this that I use to grab from while I'm doing the slinging. This is the sling that I made out of that pattern that I shared earlier this week, with just a little button at the end for a toggle, and then the one that hooks around the finger. And I find that I get the best results from 20 to 25 feet. I won't do it so much for the 25 foot right now because I have a kind of a tree in my way that I tried it and my sling gets all tangled up in it. So let's do some throwing here.
Do we want to look at the target?
Oh, thank you. And the target I have had made by a friend of mine is kind of like a foosball or
Skee ball.
Skee ball game. It has the center, an outer ring, or a middle ring, and then an outer ring. I find this really well, works really well, except for when we hit the edge, but that's known to happen. It just means I need to work on my accuracy. And this is just jersey material that I covered it in, so it creates a little pocket. Now, I'm going to demonstrate overhand and underhand, and underhand will be first. You just put the ball so it is cradled by the hole. I bring it down and then give it away. Now, every now and then, just like with throwing an axe or a knife, if you twist your arm, the strings will get tangled up and your ball won't go as far. But as everything, practice does make perfect. And that was one of the plastic bead-filled balls. I take it up like this, drop it slowly, and then give it away. I just missed the target on that one, but I think you guys are getting the idea. And then when I go overhand, I drop it down to my side, turn my arm out, and then fling it. That was a cloth-filled one. This is the hacky sack, and it's the same principle. Arm out and fling. When I do it, I do bend my knee a little bit and lean into it to get a little extra power. And it's still nothing extraordinarily powerful where it's going to hurt anybody if for some reason it goes off track. That one, the sling got tangled in itself, so it went off over there a little bit.
And these are all considered soft payloads, right?
Correct. These are all soft payloads. There is nothing in there that would injure anybody. There's no metal, there's no stone, nothing like that. And if I really wanted to, I could probably go back to 30 and still get it. But again, the tree's in my way. And here's the last one that I have. Underhand, right in.
I didn't get that. We'll have to see how they land.
Yep.
I was focusing on what you were trying to show.
Yes. So
okay.
Pause it. I want the focus to be on the target, and hopefully I can do a good enough job of demonstrating them going in. So this is underhand, and it's just like with right in. And this next one, I'm going to try to do overhand, and I missed it because I twisted my shoulder, which caused it to go off center. Let me try it with a little heavy, a slightly heavier, which is the Hacky Sack. Yep, way over. I released it too early. It's just like with throwing an axe or a knife, where if you release it too early, it will go over the target.
That's closer.
Yep, closer that time. And again, that was overhand. Okay, that was the plastic bead-filled ball that I made. No, not working right now, but try it underhand. I have a little better results with that sometimes. Okay, so if I can't laugh at myself, who can I laugh at?
Oh,
And with
closer.
that, I twisted my hip, which caused it to go off. It's all a matter of
Hey, there we
practice
go.
and just seeing what feels comfortable. Just like with an axe or a knife, you don't want something that's way too light and it doesn't feel like you have anything in your hand. And it's just like seeing that one, I didn't put nearly as much pressure behind, enough force behind it, so it didn't go as far. But, you know, it's very easy to make. You can even just do a cardboard, a couple of layers of cardboard in a circle, and glue or staple some fabric to it to make a little pouch. It doesn't have to be anything as fancy as what I have, and it can even be more complicated. You know, you could take a page out of the Combat Archers page book and do knockouts where you can then aim for specific parts, you know, aim for the chest, the stomach, what have you. It's a matter of practicing and seeing what you like the best and go from there. Now, I will do some other videos on how to make the slings, how to make the ammunition. So just let me know what you want to see next, and I'll do my best to get something to you within the next week or so. And feel free to contact me with any questions. I am on Facebook, and I was saying that I was going to do this, so you already know who I am on Facebook. So thank you for attending this little video, and I hope you learned something from it. Have a good night. Thank you.